Oh my God, oh my God. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, I genuinely don't know what to do or, oh God. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord, Jesus, the water is, oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta call it.
I didn't get to jump into the screen this time. What's up, party people? I'm sorry to disappoint you by not springing out and leaping out and falling down from somewhere, but yeah, as you can see, my whole apartment is cluttered and chaos is everywhere. If you guys can see this, you think I don't know what you would think I was, but as you can see from all of that, whichever direction the video came from, that was water there and there and water there and water was everywhere. So I returned back to Columbus from a trip to Dayton. And normally when I leave Dayton early morning to make it back to Columbus for work, I pack my clothes and I bring everything with me so I don't have to worry about coming back to my apartment from Dayton. Well, this time I decided it was a good idea to run back to the apartment before heading off to work. So as I put my keys in the door, I walk into the apartment and I hear my shower running. And I say, somebody done broke into my apartment. Somebody done broke into my apartment and I gotta go to work. So I walk into my kitchen, I grab a knife, I get ready to walk into the bathroom, and as I walk through my living room into my bedroom, there's water on the floor. And I immediately thought to myself, maybe I left the shower running? Nah, I don't know. So I go into my restroom and yeah, that video that you just saw a few seconds ago, that was my life. So to be 100% honest with you guys, I have never had any like crazy, outlandish home improvement things that I needed to fix on my own. So the very first thing is I'm moving to the left, I'm moving to the right, water, it's water is everywhere. I was lost, I was confused, I was disoriented. My bedroom was wet, my kitchen was wet, my living room was wet. The bathroom obviously wasn't dry. So I'm at a complete loss for words. I literally don't have any idea what to do. So I do the very first thing that I can think of. I grab a bucket, I dip it into the tub, and I pour it into the toilet. And I do it again, and I do it again. And after like 3 good buckets before I realize everything is already wet. Everything is soaked. And me dipping this bucket into the water was like me taking a thimble and tossing it into the toilet. That's what it felt like. As fast as that water was literally, wait. Rewind. After I see that there is a fire hydrant worth of water expelling from my wall, I sit up, and before I can process, drip, 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 I look up, the seam of the ceiling, water is leaking in everywhere. Like water is coming from everywhere. And I look at the wall where the light switch that I just turned on, water was coming through the light switch. So I'm like, oh. Water is everywhere. So I go out of the room. I'm getting ready to head back into the living area. And I look to the side, the electrical panel where the circuit breaker or whatever it is, water is spilling through that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Something is happening. What do? I call the landlord. I call the maintenance man. I call the management company. Nobody's answering. So mind you, it's about 5:20 in the morning. I call my job and say, hey, do you hear that Niagara Falls in the background? Yeah, that's my apartment and it's flooding. So they're like, my cool third shift manager's like, hey, all right, man. You know, do what you gotta do, man. I hang up. I'm like, he doesn't believe me. He probably thinks that I'm just standing in the bathroom with the shower running, calling off just because I want to at the last minute. So I sent him a video like, oh no, you got to see this. The same clip that you guys just saw is the same one that I sent my management staff so that they can know this is not a joke. I'm not just calling off. So after about a solid 20 minutes of me just scammering around, I realized like this, I'm in standing water all the way through my apartment. I need to do something. So what do? I call the fire department. The fire department, they come out, they come to my door, they say, hey, what's going on, man? I'm like, I can't even explain it. I can't use real words. I'll just take it there. So they check it out. The very first thing that they ask me is, did you call your landlord? Because we might have to axe the wall down. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be an interesting day. I'm like, hey, axe down, chop down, break down, kick down, Bruce Lee that thing if you have to. But I need this water to stop. Like everything is dripping. My pants are wet up to my knees. I'm shivering, mess in the middle of the polar vortex. So yeah, my apartment decides to go World War III on me. And I just, didn't even realize what I was walking into before I had to go to work. So, they eventually run through, find the main water supply for my apartment, turn it off. It still sounds like someone's showering in my wall. So I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I leave the apartment, come back, still hear the water running, call my maintenance man back like, hey, you guys need to call me. They eventually contact me back. I tell them what's happening. They say, oh, just by some strange turn of events, the main water breaker for your apartment for the entire complex is in your apartment. And I'm like, yeah, congratulations. My apartment has been flowing water for over 2 hours now. Don't know how long that's been happening, but it's been happening with me present for at least 2 hours. So what do you think what do I do here? What would you recommend that I do here? So they tell me where to turn off. I turn it off. You don't no longer hear the shower running sound inside of my walls. Mind you, inside of my walls sounds like there's a shower actively happening inside of my walls. So they come out, they check everything out, they tear the wall down, they tear a hole in the ceiling. It's just like everything is in complete disarray. And I'm just standing there soaking, sopping wet. Everything's wet. The clothes are wet. The floor is wet. The carpet's wet. Everything is wet. It was a wet mess. So I ended up, what did I end up doing? I don't know. It was one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. Or at least it feels like a traumatic experience for me. I ended up, having to call off work that day. There's a service team that came out, sucked up all the water out of the carpets. They're like, yeah, man, these things are going to have to run for the next couple hours. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm getting wet anyway. I'm sure those things are not going to do everything. So they leave those things running for an entire weekend. It sucks up a good deal of the water, but the floors are ruined. I have to have the floors changed out, the walls painted. They've dug a hole in the ceiling, a hole in the wall because the water. Oh, get this part. My upstairs neighbor, the person next door to the apartment that's upstairs from mine, tells me that the water has been running since she can recall from 7 p.m. the previous day. I came in at 5:20 or 5 o'clock a.m. the day after. So the water has just been running and running and running. When I say I have proof that the water is running, everything in my apartment was doused. Saturated. Literally water pouring from the ceilings, rising around me, shooting out of the walls. So yeah, guys, this has been an exciting month for this guy. So Ty has been learning how to swim through his apartment. And honestly, what I've been doing, what they had to do is work on one room at a time. So I had to completely empty one room, into anywhere I can fit stuff. So yeah, everything that I own is in a couple rooms, just pushed around, and I just keep rotating it and rotating it. And I told myself, I got to get these videos posted. I got to get this stuff up. So I know that I have been running behind on filming and getting things done, but hopefully you guys can give me a little bit of leeway and credit this time, because yeah, this and all of this and stuff falling and being all over the place has been my life for a little over 2 weeks now. So yeah, guys, it's Valentine's Day, and this is the first time I've actually been able to move stuff around my apartment. So it's been a very exciting experience these past few weeks for me. So my life. Well, I'm going to jump out of here, guys. I just wanted to give you a brief recap. Hey, toss some comments at the bottom if you've ever went through anything crazy like this yourself. Water damage, heat damage, fire damage. Any crazy kind of like random instance where everything just blew down, broke down, blew up. Oh, so turns out the pipe in the wall burst open because it got too cold. And not only was it the one in the wall, it was the one in the ceiling. So water was coming in all over the place, but it was contained to just happening at my apartment. Lucky me. Lucky me. So yeah, guys, it's been crazy. Shoot up a couple prayers for me. I need it. Like I said, leave some comments, send some likes. Oh, you guys have been liking videos and sending me comments like crazy. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, let me get a hug from you guys because I need it. Give me a hug. Oh, thank you. Guys, so much. You have no idea how much I needed that. It was greatly appreciated. My life has been kind of crazy these past few days. So once I get everything settled, I'll let you guys know how it's all. Well, okay. I'll let you guys know how it's all going, and yeah, so like I said, say some prayers for me. I need them. Things have been crazy here lately, but it's okay. I'm bouncing back. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Check out some of my other videos. It won't look as messy and cluttered, and it won't be a flood in a vortex. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to sharing some more things with you guys sometime soon. All right. Peace out. What?